You know, there are two things that I do not like about power cords. The first thing is I always have to use an extension cord because I don't remember the last time I used a handheld power tool and plugged it directly into the wall, especially like a router, you know, right off the wall, you know. So I have to always use an extension cord, and it seems like this, where the extension cord plugs in, this is the perfect length for it to sit right down next to my foot. And so if I accidentally step on the extension cord, which I know you're not supposed to, it'll just yank right out. And I know that they have these locking extension cords where you have to pull the housing back in order for this to pull out. But I'm too cheap to go out and buy them. But so that's number one. Number two is when I'm done with this, I have to do this number. And I know that nobody likes to do this. And then you have to pick this up and then you have put it on the shelf and then hope that that this doesn't like unwind and then hang down and then snag it with my arm as I go by and then yank it off a shelf. So what I've decided to do is I have decided that I'm going to snip all of my power cords and I'm going to get rid of all of this waste, this insane amount of cord. Now you're probably thinking, well, that's ridiculous because you're going to have to put new plugs on and everything. That's just, you know, well, here's the deal. I'm not going to snip it here and put a new plug on. I'm snipping them about here and then resoldering or putting new connectors on to attach to the motor and the switch and whatnot. So that way, because it's got this rubber housing, that the sleeve that it goes into, and then there's a connector just past it that holds it down. It's a little tie down that keeps it from pulling out. And so it doesn't really matter which way you do it. If you want to put a new plug on, you could, but I'm not going to spend the money on a new plug. I'm just going to feed this back through there. So I'm just going to take them apart, and I did it with one of my routers right here. Right here. And I did this, it's about 6 inches or so, and I'll just plug the extension cord right in, and when I'm done with this, the extension cord is right here, so I just, like that, and then this, I pick this up, and it sits on my shelf. No more cords. And you know, I've seen a lot of people in their shop builds and cabinets and stuff where they have to build their cubbies and shelves big enough to accommodate these. And so I'm done with these. And so I've decided that all of these are going to go to this. So I know, call me insane, but I plugged it in, it works great, so I'm going to do that. Now you have to kind of know what you're doing with this, so I'm not suggesting that everybody go out and do this, but if you know electrical, it's just a walk in the park, it's a breeze. And so it took me about probably 10 minutes or 15 minutes to do this. And so, piece of cake. I'm just going to set this on my shelf because I'm done with it. There we go, one-handed. Life don't get any better than that.